I'm Liz Hernandez, and this is a Wordaful guest episode with Los Angeles legend Estevan Oriol with the word LA.
The way I describe LA culture is we have our own culture here, and then we have what everybody else brings to us because there's so much here. You just have to get in the car and drive to it. You know, you can go to Little Tokyo and get authentic Japanese food. You can go to Hollywood, to Thai Town, get authentic Thai food. You can go across the bridge to East LA and get some of the best Mexican food in the world. And there's just all these different places here in LA where you can go and experience different cultures. I think that I tried to keep the integrity of my culture, my city, and in my work. I've been to 56 countries, and I wave the LA flag everywhere I go. And I try to take LA culture with me everywhere I go and show people, kind of like what you know, the way it is here. I try and take LA to these other places that I go and show them a little bit of LA. And I definitely try to do that in my work. And whenever I go out of the country or out of the city, I try to shoot everything as if I am in LA, the way I would shoot it here, so that my style looks the same anywhere I go. There's some classic moments that I would have wished I got photos of that I look back now that I don't. There was a point where I used to tour manage Cypress Hill and House of Pain back in the day, and we used to go to these rap conventions. There was one in New York, one in LA, and we used to go to these conventions there, and during the day they'd have these showcases. And I remember me and one or two of the guys from Cypress Hill were standing outside in New York, and we were about to go in, and they had these big security guys, and they wouldn't let us in right away. I guess there was too many people inside, and they were like wanting to wait till some people came back out. And Tupac came up, and he was like, you know, real happy to see us. He's like, "Hey, what's up, man? How you guys doing?" And he's like, "What are you guys doing?" We're waiting to get in. And he's like, "What? What do you mean you're waiting to get in?" We're like, "Yeah, we're waiting to get in. You know, these guys said we gotta wait." And he went off on them. And I think back of it, like, if I had my camera and I was standing to the side and I seen him yelling at these big security guys with the homies from Cypress right there, I just think that would have been one of the sickest photos, because he was, you know, he wasn't the biggest guy, but these guys were huge. And he was like looking like, you know, looking up, yelling at them, and the guys from Cypress were just tripping out, you know. And I just thought, like, I always remember that shot in my head. It would have been like one of the coolest photos in hip hop. I just want to be remembered for my work. I'm born and raised in LA, and I'm here to stay.